Hello everyone. Languages have created a system that brings together people, treasure great thoughts and help people communicate. Language is a medium to communicate and create connections. It helps us to express our feelings. Learning languages is always interesting. Knowing this information is essential to understand if you're planning a global expansion strategy and leveling up in the business world. Additionally, whether in the workplace or personal development, knowledge of more than one language offers us new horizons and the opportunity to expand our cultural understanding. So, ever wondered what the most widely spoken languages are in the world? Although there are currently more than 7,151 living languages, more than half of the world's population speak 23 of them only. So let's see today what are the top 10 most spoken languages in the world. Before that, please like, comment and subscribe. Okay, let's go to the video. Number 10 is Indonesian language. Bahasa Indonesian is the official language of Indonesia, the fourth most populous country in the world. Peculiarly, it's not the native language of most of its speakers. Rather, it's a second language necessary for mutual understanding in a country with more than 200 languages. Number 9 is Portuguese language. Portuguese is another of the languages that expanded in the European colonial period. Today it's the official language of 9 countries divided between Europe, America, Africa and Asia. Brazil is the largest country out of those 9 and has the most amount of Portuguese speakers. In addition, it is the most widely spoken language in the Southern Hemisphere. Number 8 is Russian language. Less surprising is the inclusion of Russian among the most widely spoken languages globally if we think about Russian history and territories. It is the official language of 4 countries, but people also speak it in all those part of the former Soviet Union. It is the language with the largest number of native speakers in all of Europe. Number 7 is Bengali language. Bengali is the official language of Bangladesh. In addition, people speak it in some areas of India and Burma. It may come as a surprise that a language spoken in such a small territory appears in a list of the most spoken languages in the world. However, it makes sense when you think about the population density of that region. Number 6 is Arabic language. Arabic is the official language of 26 countries. Due to this territorial coverage, it is actually a set of dialects. It is also the liturgical language of Islam. It is not only the language that treasures the enormous cultural legacy of the Arab world, but also a necessary tool for the field of business in that region of the world. Number 5 is French language. Colonialism allowed French to spread throughout the world. Today it is the official language of 29 countries on different continents. If English is the language of business, French is considered the language of culture. Its enormous importance is also reflected in the fact that it is the third language with the largest number of non-native speakers. Number 4 is Spanish language. Spanish is the second of the most widely spoken languages globally in terms of the number of native speakers. However, it's the fourth most spoken language in the world. In addition, it is the most spoken of the Romance languages, and is the third most used on the internet. Number 3 is Hindi language. Hindi is, along with English, one of the 22 official languages of India, the second most inhabited country in the world. The region's linguistic diversity explains the high rate of non-native speakers who use it as a lingua franca. Number 2 is Mandarin Chinese language. Adding native and non-native speakers, Mandarin is the second most widely spoken language in the world. However, it's the most spoken language in the world if you count only first language, native, speakers due to China's significant population. Mandarin is not actually a language, but a set of dialects of the Chinese language. What unifies these dialects under the same name is that their speakers can understand each other. Interestingly, 20% of people who connect to the internet speak Chinese, but only just over 1% of the content available on the web is in the Chinese language. Number 1 is English language. According to Ethnologue, English is the largest language in the world for both native and non-native speaker. Like Latin or Greek at the time, English is the universal language of today. It is the default language in international business, tourism, technology, and much more. A bilingual person, who speaks Spanish and English, can understand 1 in 3 people who connect to the internet. In addition, that person can access over 60% of everything published on the web.